Hello, everybody. This is Kickball Jedi back again. I've finally gotten over my horrible, horrible death on the last Undead Legacy series. I've wiped the tears away, and I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to conquer Undead Legacy. This time, using batons. So we know that batons have gotten a bad rap. Nobody likes batons. Nobody uses batons. People throw away batons. People throw batons in the toilet. But not me. I'm going to go in, batons ablazing, in the new Baton Man series. So we're going to do Undead Legacy again. I am going to start off with Nomad level. Now, just because I am playing permadeath, and I have no idea how well using a baton is going to work. I do know that the pipe baton has horrible stats, so if I don't die on the first day, we'll just see how it goes. I would say at the most, after the first horde night, if I'm still alive, I'll bump it up to warrior level. And we've got 60-minute days, jog, sprint, no feral sense, 7 days per blood moon, 12 enemies when the blood moon happens. I do bump up the XP to 150% and loot at 150%. I have seen some people playing Undead Legacy who boost up the XP and the loot to, say, 200% or more. And I find that's a little bit too easy. Whereas 100% or less, it becomes too difficult. It drags out more. There's a lot more empty containers. I find 150% a nice sweet spot. You don't advance too fast. You don't advance too slow. You get good loot, but not insane loot. I don't know. It works for me. All right, so drop on death, drop on quick, doesn't matter. I'm playing permadeath. And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, we do have wandering hordes on this one. You know what? I'll pick that up. We got wandering hordes about every 10 hours or so. I don't know. RNG range 5 to 10 zombies. 5 to 12. Yeah, I'll just stick 5 to 10. I ran into them a few times on the last series, and it seemed like it was enough to be a nuisance, but not immediate death. So there we go. Those are our settings. I'm using an 8K map, and hopefully, my hopes are, I did a little bit of experimenting on maps. I'm hoping that this one has a bit more going for it than the last one did. The last one was a small town I started in, had hardly any books, made it really difficult for research data. So I'm hoping this one will be better. So here I am logging in, and we'll get started as soon as the game pops up. Hello everybody, this is Kickball Jedi playing Undead Legacy, 7 Days to Die. This is the Baton Man series, where my focus of weapons is going to be using the ever unpopular baton. Just the baton gets no love, but after my last series where I used melee, punching, pummeling, fist weapons, whatever you want to call it, and I felt it went really well, I wanted to challenge myself to something else. So go ahead and get started with these basic. There it is. Alright, so let's see, what do we need here? Some small stones, some sticks, Let's see, what do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, while I'm getting these beginning, or this beginning mission done, I want to go through some of the basics of Undead Legacy. Now I've noticed some other people have started doing Undead Legacy series, and they're really getting off on a rough start. You really need to remember that probably one of the most, if not the most important material in Undead Legacy is research data. So be sure that you always carry research data with you. Oh god, wooden spear. Make sure you always scrap those schematics and recipes that you don't need. Need a little bit more. What do I need? A total of 30. I think it's 5 per. I got enough. Scrap that. Now I won't be able to actually do any baton work until I find, loot, or can make a baton. So I would say the next most important thing on Undead Legacy. So we should all know that workbenches are a key element of Undead Legacy. You got all these different workbenches you need. You need workbenches to make arrows. You need workbenches to make frames. You need workbenches to research, to make other new things. Basically, there isn't anything that, any skill that you can buy that will enable you to craft anything. Oh, come back here, chicken. Come back here. Come back here. Nice. So unlike vanilla, where you take some engineering and you can make this bench, you take engineering level 2 and you can make this cement mixer, and everything is based on either researching it yourself or finding the schematic, looting it. All right, well, I'm going to cut the next tree down. Let me review with you how to show the health or hit points of the blocks that you're hitting. You go into your settings, you go to your options, go to your video, then go under your user interface, and then down here block HP numbers. It is default off, so turning that on. Then also you can do things like, I think I changed my water and food bar to pop up, like they won't show normally, but once my food gets down below 75%, they'll pop up. There's something about your tool belt. Yeah, actually, I turned off auto hide the tool belt, so my tool belt's always showing. I felt that every now and then it would disappear and you'd forget that you had something in your tool belt, so didn't want that. All right, so I think this trick may be pretty standard. It may even be in the journal. Oops. Take it down to 40, and then I'm gonna use the knife to get the rest of it to really get a bunch of resin. All right, so that gave me a bunch of resin. So crafting the log table. haven't seen any zombies yet, so we're doing good so far. Alright, now we craft the carpenter's bench. Doo, doo, doo. I think I've got a lot of extra sticks, a lot of extra... Ooh, I don't think I have a lot of extra plant fibers. Let's get a bunch of those. I really need to get some hay. Get a lot of plant fibers from hay. Alright, so there's our... There's our carpenter's bench. Let's make ourselves a bow. Now let's scrap. So the first thing I did when I needed iron, I like just going straight to an iron node. I mean, if you do hit things like broken down cars, you'll get scrap iron from that too. But with the iron node, you get the iron ore, and then you can scrap that to make the scrap iron. You get 5 per iron node, and the same with the large stones. So I took my pick and got some large stones, and took the large stones, half of them, and scrapped them to get small stones. Let's see. I do like the stone spear. That's never part of the mission. Okay, what am I... What do I need for... Gosh, I used up all my grass? All my plant fiber? Yeah, really, here in the early game, you want to find hay. Hay is a good, easy way to get a lot of plant fibers at one time. Let's see if we can make some arrows now. Nice, 18 arrows. That's a good start. Those are cooking. Let's go ahead and get some more grass. Now, be careful. One time I was playing UL, and as something was cooking in the carpenter's bench, I was hitting grass around the carpenter's bench, and I accidentally bonked it with my hand and did damage to it. You wouldn't then be able to pick it up until you repaired it, and to repair it, you needed a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't have. So be very, very careful of that. Okay, getting rid of this. Oh. Picking this back up. So what do I get when I scrap this? Oh. I see another chicken. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, come back here. Come on. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. All right. Doing great. Now, in Undead Legacy, there are a few gimmies that they give you. Like in vanilla, you cannot make the bacon and eggs until you get the recipe. Oh my gosh, it's better than my bow. Do I have repair kits? Let's see if I can make some primitive repair kits. How much is this? Oh, 4,000. No thanks. 2,000. Okay. Give me a lot of wood to work with. You have the trader right nearby, which is good. Oh, I keep getting losing track. Okay, so in the beginning, everybody knows that in Undead Legacy you need workbenches, you need research stations, you need all those things. So really what that means is one of the first things you need to do is find a place to live or make into your base so you can start taking these workbenches and putting them somewhere and gathering your materials and storing them. So, one idea I do sometimes is when I go to the trader, whatever my first mission is where I start setting up my first base. Now, you know, of course, if we run into a good spot, while heading to that mission, that's another good thing. Now, the other thing we're going to go through here early game is go through starting your workbenches, because I've seen a lot of streamers start playing Undead Legacy and they just do not know the order in which to start building things. So we're going to go through that, because there's a few workbenches that you start right off being able to build. So right now, without a research table or any specific workbench, or using research data, I can already make 3 very important workbenches. I already made one, the Carpenter's bench. Of course, one of the first most important ones. Let's see how this rolling pin is compared to the others. 14. Oh, the spear does 15. Nice. But yeah, so we'll go through what those benches are. Oh, nice. Battery's just too heavy. Can't carry it right now. Wait, was there anything else in here? No. Anything else back here? Alright. Let's take on our first zombie of the new series. Alright, that went really well. Stab him in the face. Alright, alright. Very nice start. I did think I saw some buildings over here. Now I will be using the a baton of some sort as my primary weapon, but if any of you saw me doing the punching weapon series, I did enjoy using the spear or pitchfork for things like crawlers and snakes. It's just so much easier to get them with something with reach rather than you know, punching them or close combat. Oh boy, this guy's a little tougher. Very nice. Get money out of that? I guess not. Ooh, can I get bricks out of this? No, stone and sand. You need bricks for your initial artisan's bench. And the artisan's bench is one of the first benches you make, but it is not the first tier, the ones you get for free. Where is it? Oh, we'll stay on this side. You do get to start with making bacon and eggs. You don't have to research that or find a recipe. So that's nice. There are a few things that Undead Legacy gives you. Wow. Jeez, I don't know. Anybody who followed me on the last Undead Legacy series knows that the first town I was in was nothing like this. Oh, that's Bob's Spores. Okay. Might want to make one of these ruins my base. Take a close look at them. Hey, buddy. Oops. Somebody's getting me from the other side. And I'm infected already. Damn. See that one bad fight. She seems to be running. Oh yeah, I need to use my points. Yeah, let's use my points so I can get out of this funk with the stamina. So no matter what you specialize in, that T-Rex is just too important. But since this is the Baton series, I'll go Baton next. There's really nice buildings over there. I don't know the buildings in A20 well enough to know, like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's not a good one. Bleed a little bit, why don't you? Okay, so yes, also like on the last series, even though my primary weapon will be the batons, and I will specialize in it, and I'll take the skills for the baton, you know, I'll still use the bow and arrow to try to surprise them when they're sleeping and when I'm doing POIs. I will put out a gun if I get in trouble. Okay, that was fortunate. How do I need to repair this guy? I'm not going to use a repair kit for that. I don't usually start on jog. Usually I start on walk during the day. Maybe that's the difference. I mean, jog isn't that fast, but I really should just run to the trailer. He might have a lot of good stuff for me. There's a hay bale. Something I'll talk about. Tire. I really want a hay bale. Let's see if I can actually find a backpack before day 30 on this one. I wouldn't even say before day 30. On the last one, I never found one. Even on day 30. Really hoping to find a baton. I often find them in cars. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I do not know this trader. This must be one of the new ones. This is my first time dealing with one of the new traders. This is great. Can I pick that up? Look at him, he's already running. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so... Really? You gotta go all the way down there to get in this trader? There's no door up top? Huh. Alright, so this is all new to me. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Thought it was going to be like a garage. Look at that. My gosh, this is amazing. Ooh. Do I hear a zombie? There's not a zombie in here, is there? I mean, I am in the trader, right? Okay. I was a little worried there for a second. Okay. Fresh water. Alright, so... Again, just starting off with the basics. With liquid, you need to have some sort of bottle in your hand when you get up to a source of water, whether it's one of these water jugs or a sink or a shower. And you take the liquid and you put it into the bottle or jar. Okay, so there's a lot to loot here. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this for a little while, and I'll get back once I'm done looking around.
Hello.
Okay, so I've been through pretty much the whole place. I can't say I've got every nook and cranny, but it's starting to get late, so I better start getting some stuff done here. First of all, for starters, I'm already encumbered. I found 2 of these jackets. Oh yeah, I'm wearing one. All right, let's get a mission. Let's try to get something close. Oh, I do like gas stations.
I wouldn't go there. Awesome.
Right. I know that gas station. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? I really do not know my way out of here. Okay, I think... Yeah, here we go. See, actually, here's a way. I didn't go that way. But anyway. Okay, so while I was doing my searching in there, I did find a cooking pot that did more damage than the, what did I have? The rolling pin. So I kept that. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'm going to make it to the mission. Let's see if there's anything I pass along the way. Golly. Very typical stuff. You know, let's dump some stuff off here. I do not need to be carrying around 56 scrap iron. Half the firewood. I'll go ahead and get rid of half of the wood for now. Oh yeah, and I'm carrying around my damn Workbench. God, I'm just barely over now. I should be able to move a little bit better. Alright, let's see what we can find here. I hear ya. I also got a serrated blade, serrated edge blade from my spear. Oops, that's gonna take too long. Pitchfork. Ugh, too much stuff down there. Anything good down there? Alright, let's try this way. Okay, what is this place? Is this an actual mission? Oops, that's a dog. Alright, let's see what this place is. Let me guess, this is some ridiculously hard, like tier 5 mission. I like these, those are big rooms. Alright, let's see if I can make myself a safe spot up here. I wonder if that's enough or if they can jump. Think they can make that jump? Oh, hi. This is open to the sky. Alright, so at the trader, I did not find a cooking pot. Did find some eat. Okay, what are these guys breaking? All right, let's get some weight off of me. So at least if I do have to fight, I won't weigh a ton. That's a terrible spot. Now let's put down our storage box. Throw some stuff into that. That'll also help me lighten the load. They making it up here? Can't really tell. I can make a pipe baton. Don't have quite enough materials to do it, but at least that shows I can make it. Okay, let's see if this is better than my knife. It is. I think I may be too late for the 5% doing any good, but at least it'll take it down quite a bit. I might do it on water. Somebody make it up. Oh, not yet. Oh, mineral water. Let's save that. Let's just have some regular boiled water. Okay, well, I think we're good. We're stable. Got a good resting spot up in this building for the night. I think I'll camp out here, and tomorrow we'll start running missions, and my goal will be to find a place to live. I mean, I'll take a look at this place. It seems a little, I don't know, it seems a little sloppy with lots of gaps and no ceilings and giant holes in the wall.